Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Purposely Tasha, and I'm here today with another video for my cloth pad series. So look, I realized that you guys really liked the video about cloth pads, so I decided to make another video on the different type of cloth pads. So today we are going to talk about the different types of cloth pads. And if that is something that you would like to see, please stay tuned. So I'm gonna try to make this quick, easy, and to the point. There are, many different types of cloth pads, but I'm gonna go over the most popular type of cloth pads here. So we have, similar to disposable pads, there's liners, there's super long pads, there's medium pads, there's different absorbencies and all those type of things, and it's the same type of thing with cloth pads. But the thing about cloth pads is that you can kind of customize it to your cycle and your body. So for example, some pads are like these, where they are you can't see the outline of the core. They're called like a suspended core pad. The core is sewn onto, a piece of muscle on the inside, so you can't really see the outline of the core on the pad. And these pads are really good for people that are, for all really, but especially people that usually bleed on the front or the back of the pad. That is because usually when you bleed on the front or the back of the pad, the blood does not run over on the wings. So it is usually good for people that are front or back bleeders. And if you wear disposables, you probably don't know what type of bleeder you are, but I suggest during your next cycle, you really try to figure out like where you usually bleed on your pad, and that will kind of help you to understand what type of cloth pad would be best for you. Okay, so this is called a suspended core or a hidden core cloth pad. So there's also pads like these, which are the exposed core cloth pad. So it kind of looks like the core of the pad is on the outside of it. And with these pads, these are usually good for people that are center bleeders. So when they bleed, the blood usually pools about here. And it's good for center bleeders and at the same time all other bleeders, but especially good for center bleeders because the leakage will not pool out into the wings. So the blood will literally probably most likely stop around these edges, and it will not pool over onto the sides. So, the sides of your underwear won't, get blood on them, or the sides of your jeans or leggings or whatever you have on won't get blood on them. And these pads can be made in different absorbencies. I believe this is a heavy pad. So this has 2 layers of material on the inside. And this one is a heavy as well. Now this is one of the first ones I made, so it's not really the best looking, but it has 2 layers of material that make up the core to make it a heavy pad. And so then you have some pads, and this is again an exposed core pad. And then you have, just like regular pads, you have liners. So just like regular pads, you have liners. Liners can come in different shapes and sizes and lengths. But I know with the disposable pads, usually liners or light pads or liners are really, really short. And a lot of people, that doesn't really cover the space that they want them to cover. So with cloth pads, the liners can be a little bit longer. Now, they can also be short. I know some people don't mind short liners, so there are shorter liners like this one, which is a short liner. I also use this one as a liner, and you see this one is a little bit longer than this one, okay? So if we want to measure, this one that I use as a liner or a light is about 7.5 inches. This one is about 8.5 inches, and this one is about 5 3/4 inches. So your liners can also be different lengths. It's very customizable. And for the pads also, I guess this will go in different types of pads. There are suspended core pads and exposed core pads. Those are types, right? And then you have different shapes of pads that are also curvy, right? So they're curvy so that they're kind of wider on the top, skinny in the middle, wider on the bottom. This one is wider on the bottom and the top. So if you're a back bleeder, you should wear the wider top part in the back. And if you're a front bleeder, you can just flip it and wear the wider part in the front. So there are exposed core pads, there are suspended core pads, and then you have curvy pads. You have like the traditional maxi shape pads, and they again button like or snap like this so that the core is still nice and slim to fit comfortably on your underwear. You have the liners and so forth and so on. So yes, there's also novelty shape. So this is one that I made, and this is a Africa shape pad, and this pad I would consider a light or a liner. So you also have these novelty shapes. You'll find that some pad shops will have these nice cute like shapes of pads as well, but they all button up to be, you know, the shape of a pad. So this is an Africa shape pad. There's also, you know, pads that, or liners like this one. I like to call this like a Victorian shape. And this is a 12-inch pads. Pads can go up to 22 inches. I mean, postpartum pads, they can be any length you need them to be. With the absorbency also you need them to be. So this is a different type. And you see it's kind of like equal on both sides as far as the width snaps up like that. So yeah, you even have square shaped pads. I didn't write like a list or notes or anything to keep me on track, so I hope I'm not going off on this random tangent, but I just wanted to let you know about the different types of pads, or different types as far as shapes. There's different types as far as, you know, so here's different shapes. There's different types as far as different cores. So you can even have an exposed core on this pad if you wanted to. Like this one. There's different types as far as lengths. Lengths can go up from 2-3 inches to 22 inches. So they're very, very customizable. The shapes, the sizes, there's different types. And there's also different types of material as well. So, yes. And I think I'll go over the material in another video, but I just wanted to let you guys know the different types of pads. So we have the suspended core, we have the exposed core, we have the different shapes, we have curvy, we have box, we have the traditional maxi shape, we have the novelty shapes, we have liners, we have lights, we have moderates, we have heavies, they're supers. Just like disposable pads, they come in different absorbencies. So like, do not be afraid to try cloth pads. Comment below if you would like to try cloth pads. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a giveaway. So if you watch this video to this point, to the end, and you are intrigued about cloth pads and you want to try, I'm gonna do a giveaway of 2 free cloth pads. In order to see how you can be entered into the giveaway, please see the description box below. I want to give away 2 free pads. All you're going to have to do is be a US resident. You would need to subscribe to my channel. You would have to comment down below the different types of cloth pads I went over in this video, and I just need you to also follow my Instagram page at Purposefully Tasha. I will send the winner 2 free, of course, new cloth pads to try out. Okay, so again, thank you for watching this video. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, enter into the giveaway if that is something that you would like to do. And I thank you for watching. All right, bye-bye.